Hi, welcome back to another edition of the Gargoyles Den Diecast. I'm Gargoyle, of course. And today, what we have on the calendar, we're going to be working on the D.I.B.S Frozen Responders Invitational. Build a winner's first responder vehicle, any casting, scale, or manufacturer. So, with that being said, Frozen Winter Responder. First responders, you automatically think of, ambulances and fire departments, etc. But then you add in frozen or winter. To me, that brings a little different thing in. So I'm going to do a search and rescue build. And as you can see, I had a plethora of options to choose from. So we're going to do a mashup. I was looking at some of the ones that are online of actual vehicles that they built, and a lot of them have tracks. They don't have tires like these. They have actual tracks like this or something similar to this. This looks like a track anyway. So we're going to make a vehicle or two with tracks out of these, seeing depending on how things fit together. Not sure exactly what's going to be what yet. Watch and find out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these tore apart. Now this one I'm not a fan of because as you see, plastic base and a plastic body. It doesn't even have rivets. It's all plastic melted together. So yeah, that's one of the ones that we'll end up gluing back together. So yeah, I'm not a real fan of that one. The rest of these though are alright. They got at least metal bodies or something to them. Try to keep some semblance of order here so we can figure out what we're using for each thing. This is a total rabbit hole I'm going down here. Alright, so this is what we have. What I was originally thinking was this going to be mounted to this somehow. Ish. That's the right way there, Cargo. Something like that. Or similar to that. Oh, that's what I was thinking. So maybe that. And its wheels, we wanted, don't need that, but we wanted the tracks. This. Look at badass supply truck. Or oh, I like that. I think we just came up with our plan, guys. And that's one of the things that, creativity. This obviously doesn't go together. We're going to have to fab it to make it go together, but it's a mashup. Awesome. This is actually better than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah. We'll go with that. The thing I don't like about it is the grill is on here, but I could always cut this off and glue it in. I might do that. So now what am I going to do with this? Because originally I was going to put this on the tracks. Maybe I won't do this one. I don't know yet. It doesn't matter that I drilled it apart because, yeah, the axles and stuff are bent anyway, so So yeah, this one we may or may not do anything with. Just for the simple fact of I took the tracks for that one. And I don't have another Tinkinator. I thought about using the tracks off this, but yeah, they're actual rolling tracks, and yeah, that would, I don't know. As soon as you drill it apart, these two tracks and the ends are going to be loose, and yeah, no. That is in really good shape. Some military buffs would probably be pissed off at me if I destroyed this one. So then I thought about this one. I got two of these, but yeah, I don't know. Even if I shave the body down, it would still be, I don't know, garish. I want something that looks kind of cool, but is somewhat functional too. That was the other thing. If I didn't want functional, I'd just redo something like this. But I mean, search and rescue, that's what this says on it. But let's be honest. How much good is this going to be in search and rescue? You're going to get to the person, but you ain't going to be able to do anything for them. Can't carry any equipment on this. You're sure as hell not going to save them. You know, is there room for another person or two in there? So yeah, I don't know what this kind of vehicle would even be good for. Whereas this, at least it has the body thing on the back, etc. So this can carry some kind of supplies or carry people. So yeah, we'll go with these two ideas. See what we come up with. We will save this awesome motor for another day, because yeah, it'll be good for something. Yeah. Imagine that on the back of a Volkswagen Bug. Maybe, just maybe. So you're seeing a little glimpse into the mind and the madness. Alright, let's get this other crap out of the way and just keep going, otherwise I'll keep designing stuff and yeah, we won't ever get anywhere. Oh, I broke up the glue tape. You know what that means. It's time for good old JB Weld. This is getting low. I'm almost out. Yeah, right. I've got it back up in the drawer. I was originally going to go with the glue for this, but it's all about options and audibles. That's what I'm always telling you guys. And this is going to be one of those. Then after I take the tape off on the outsides where we ground off the fenders, we'll do some Tamiya body putty or whatever to get them flat. And here's what I came up with with that little hodgepodge of vehicles I started with. Hope you guys like it. Like I said, I looked them up online. I wanted something that's somewhat functional. And honestly, most of the ones online had tracks on them instead of wheels, which makes a lot of sense. So I decided to create these two. Logo is the BC Search and Rescue Team, British Columbia. I went with theirs just because, I'm from Arizona and Superstition Mountains, Snoring Desert. We don't have a lot of snow. We get some in the upper peaks in the coldest part of the year, but nobody's up in the upper peaks of the Superstition Mountains. If you are, yeah, you need rescued anyway because you got something wrong with your head. Those kind of things are when we find your body 6 months later because you didn't have enough water or food or what have you with you. Don't do that, folks. Anyway, I went with the BC because, British Columbia, lots of snow up there. And honestly, I really like the logo. It's kind of cool. It's got sky blue, and it's got white mountains, it's got black for the land, and it's got dark blue for water. So yeah, it was just a nice logo design. So yeah, that's why I went with theirs. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. This one's done and in the books. Until next time, that's all, folks. Bye now.